country, pop, rock and roll, all in one station, mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas, 91.1 FM, The Boss.
The program presented or submitted by members of our community and are a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM. The views expressed do not necessarily reflect those of KNLY 91.1 FM and its affiliates.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. On today's Entrepreneur, we have two awesome people in the studio, and I'm so excited to have them here. We have Red Bee Smoothie and Nutrition. For everybody that's trying to take care of their weight and definitely wants to find an alternative, we have the people here for you. Eric and Robin, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
It's great being here.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, so when I walk into your store, what am I gonna come across, and what do you have that's like the most wanted item at your shop?
Well, at this point, our store has become a very big keto store. We have everything from keto smoothies, keto treats made by, I call her the Keto Queen.
Keto Queen, well, she looks beautiful. The Keto Queen. I'm glad I'm getting to meet her today.
And she makes all her desserts with no sugar, next to no carbs. Everything from cupcakes, cookies, brownies, parfaits, cakes, you name it. We also have a side stock of keto stuff, along with a full nutrition store too.
Wow. Now, in order for us to kind of get a little bit more personal with you, if you don't mind, you are a very disciplined person, and you carry yourself that way. Can we know a little bit more about you and how this business came about?
Okay. We met a couple years ago in the gym.
All right. Best way to pick up somebody right now.
And I'm retired Army. I did just shy of 14 years. Was injured in Iraq and retired out. She did 4 years in the Army. I'm horrible at this. We met in the gym a couple years ago. I've always wanted to open my own gym. So we started looking at that idea and noticed that where we live is covered in gyms.
Oh, yeah.
She's always wanted to open her own smoothie store. So we kind of started looking into that and decided to get away from franchising and just do our own. So we opened it up. It'll be a year in August. And we cater to everybody. We treat everybody like they're friends already when they come into the store, because we like to help people out. Everything from the meals, the way they eat, to trying to put on size, to trying to get smaller. I mean, everything we can do to help.
Awesome. And it looks so clean in there, and you have a lot of cool shirts. Are you wearing the shirts also that you have? I think
Yes.
The Queen is wearing the shirt today.
We
Hey.
have tank tops and we have T-shirts. He's just not wearing his today.
No.
Oh, but yours looks really nice.
Thanks.
And so you are the model. The model. I mean, Red Beast, look at that. In the back, front and the back. So you're the model. How'd the name come about?
Actually, we came up with another name, and then the name, when we tried to get approved through the LLC, somebody already had that name. So we're just going back and forth, and we both have tattoos on our shoulders. Mine says His Beauty, and his says Her Beast.
Oh,
So we came up with the name Red because of my hair, and Beast. So
he's a beast.
Red Beast.
Hey, okay. So, what is your favorite thing to bake? Because I heard or I see that you also have a lot of goodies that you make in the kitchen. So, what is it that you have? What's your favorite one that you make?
Yeah, I'm going to say probably a customer came in recently, and she wanted lemon bars. And she had a recipe already and showed me the recipe. She said, I make these, but I don't want to make them all the time, but it'd be nice to have a place to come. So I said, well, let me try the recipe for us, and if we like it, we'll sell them. And they were amazing. There's like 5 ingredients, 6 ingredients, no flour, no sugar, fresh lemon juice. So that's probably right now my favorite thing.
Oh,
that we carry
nice.
Mine's the strawberry cupcakes.
The strawberry
Oh
cupcakes.
my God!
Well, I think a lot of people are getting hungry right now. They're gonna go over. What is the location? Where can I go?
We're right down on 2920, corner of 2920 and Gosling Road. It's 5210 FM 2920 Suite 400.
Awesome. And the best contact number?
You would ask me that. It's a 281-845-653, so
4675.
4675.
Awesome. And do we have a Twitter, Facebook to kind of follow you? And
Yeah,
you know,
we have
everybody's all about seeing. Right now they're listening to us, but that's why we are the multimedia radio station as well, because anybody that wants to see us, they meet the owners, they meet the business. And so what is the best way to see you on Facebook? And
We
everything else?
have a Facebook and an Instagram account. Just look up Red Beast Smoothie Nutrition. Anytime that she makes new desserts or anything like that, we post all that. Anytime we do competitions or anything like that, we post all that too. We try to make it so everybody's like one big family to us.
And I'm glad that you're mentioning the competition, because competition is very, very important. It's a way to also motivate your clients to just, if they're going to start something new, to not just see it like, oh, I'm just going to go and buy these pills and expect for them to do the miracle, because it doesn't work that way. You were talking
Exactly.
earlier about how important it is to just really get in there and work out. Can you tell us a little bit more about that topic?
Yeah, we don't just do business to do the business. We live that life too. There's some places that just hire kids off the street to sell things that they know nothing about. Everything that we sell, we try first before we even put it on the shelf to make sure it works. And we try to do mostly all local businesses. Competition-wise, we both do competitive powerlifting. I hold 2 state titles for benching and deadlift, and just got invited to Worlds in Las Vegas.
Wow, that's going to be fun.
She's got 3 state titles, a national title, but she's an old lady.
What? No,
That's what I say.
She says it all the
time.
Every time I try to talk her up, she tells everybody I'm an old lady.
Oh, no. But you are so, how can I say this? I'm glad that you keep yourself the way you offer your products. You take care of yourself. You know, I'm not going to walk in there and see somebody that's like not even really trying to be there. And that's the whole point. You know, you want to surround yourself in business with people that know their product, but also use their product. And I see that, you know, you have such a beautiful presence. When you came into the studio, I was like, wow. I was like, they are so much more beautiful in person, you know? I was mentioning that your items that you're using, you know, whatever product it is that you're using, I don't know which one you use the most, but I know that it's working and it looks so natural. And that's the good thing about what you're telling me today, is that it doesn't necessarily have to be something that's going to make you look, you know, fake or too bulky or nothing like that. Y'all look so natural. What are the products that you're using for yourself? If maybe you can kind of tell, you know, the clients out there, so that way if they want to come and get them so they can look like you know, they know where to go.
Well, we carry, we have our own line of pre-workout nitric oxide called Intensity and Veins for Days. It's what I use before I go into the gym. We also have everything from protein to, like I said, we can cater pretty much anybody. Anybody that's trying to put on mass size, I got something to help you. You're trying to slim down and tighten up, we got something to help you. If you come in, sit down, talk to us, tell us what it is that you're looking for, we can give you a direction to go in.
So, were you like a personal trainer back then, or no? Just because you have that discipline, you can kind of tell somebody like, "Hey, maybe do like a couple of these sit-ups and take this, and you'll be good."
We've literally just been in the gym our whole life.
Yeah.
Like,
I've never been a trainer.
Uh-huh.
I've helped people out. I've written my own training plan.
I'm gonna have to go there for that training plan. I really think so, because your wife looks amazing. She really does.
That's all on her. She's a very hardworking person, and
we work out together, though.
yeah.
Yeah,
And,
both. You know,
I'm just used to taking off a whole bunch of weights from my set, and then I put the weights back
that,
on.
hey, that gets tiring.
And I
other
get the
day-
exercise from that.
The other day I went to the gym and I was like I said, I saw a lot of people using this machine and I was like, wow. I was like, can't wait till they get off the machine so I can finally jump in there. And I finally did jump in there, and I had to take off all these weights. And I was like, man, I think I did good. I'm done. No, I'm just kidding. I got on there just a couple of times, but still, it does help out to take off and put on.
She's got a lot of dedication in what she does. And even when I say, okay, that's enough, she keeps going anyway. So she very much puts her time in and pushes towards where she wants to be. And I think that's very much what people want to do when they look at themselves in the mirror and they don't like what it is that they see. Well, at that point, that's the time that you need to make that change.
That's true.
You have to have the heart and the dedication to get to where you want to be.
And there's a balance. He's definitely more about the gym, and I'm definitely more about diet. Yeah, more disciplined about diet. He's more disciplined about the gym. So we push each other.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's a good balance.
Cool. And now, what is your favorite smoothie that you like to make?
On keto, before I was keto, Island Dreaming. It's a tropical pineapple, mango, coconut, by far. And then on keto, I have a keto smoothie, which is ironically right up there.
All right.
The Ketogizer, cinnamon-based.
Cinnamon is good. Cinnamon heats up your core.
Cinnamon's good for the
helps you to
metabolism.
slim. Yeah, that's
And
good.
I put a little shot of espresso in there for some energy.
Hey, I'm gonna have to go.
And it's keto, so.
And it's keto. Hey. And what about you, sir? Which one do you like that she makes for you?
The main one, I guess, probably the Blueberry Beast.
The blueberry beast.
Yeah, I think that's probably best. Blueberries, I throw peanut butter in there, which changes flavor to what I like. It's got the rich Piana 5% carbs in there.
Yeah, complex carbs.
Complex carbs.
Helps for muscle building.
Yeah, helps for muscle building. And that's kind of what I stick towards for just before workout.
Just before workout. Cool. I have my little one always with me. So when it comes down to going to these places, I always want to make sure I get something first. So do you have just regular smoothies, so that maybe I can give her one when I'm there?
Yeah. We have just regular smoothies.
Regular smoothies.
Anytime we can cut down on sugar, I try to use the most minimal sugar possible, if at all, or we can switch. But for kids, can handle sugar.
Cool.
Yeah, so we have kid smoothies.
And now, do you have like any? I know you mentioned that you kind of wanted to open up a gym. Do you still think that maybe something in the future, maybe you might end up trying to do that?
Maybe sometime down the road.
Yeah.
I think right now we're worried about building this one and possibly a second one down the road.
Oh, so maybe somebody wants to buy into the franchise. It's up for grabs too, huh?
So I think the gym is off on hold right now, but that's fine. We got plenty of places that we bounce back and forth between to work out.
Well, entrepreneurs always have that dream. It's always like you have one thing that you want first, and then you want something else. So that's a beauty. That's a beautiful part about being an entrepreneur. You find ways to always want more, and that of course helps out everybody else that's following your footsteps. So, what was one of the, I guess, smaller conflicts that you've had from this dream that came about and finally worked out? What is the smallest conflict or the best advice that you could tell somebody that's maybe looking at possibly doing something like what you're doing?
I think making it through the first year.
Yeah.
I think that's when you open your own business, you put a lot of capital forward, with just hopes that what you're doing is going to attract attention to others. So what we do is, we go from gym to gym to gym and talk to people, and a lot of people read off our energy because we're the way we are back and forth with each other. We play and joke and all the time. And once we start getting people to come into the store, they don't ever leave, because we treat everybody like your family when you first come in the door. And I like to think of the bar that we have is like 25 feet long. I like to think of it like Cheers. In the old show.
Everybody knows your name.
Yeah, everybody comes in, sits down, and talks for an hour. So I think we just have one big family is what it is.
That's awesome. That's good. That's really good. And we thank you again for coming out here and visiting 91.1 FM. And we hope that you're always, always, always in business. And we are definitely planning to go visit you and get a cupcake. Thank you so much, everybody. Y'all have a blessed day.
Thank you.
Thank you.